Today's recipe is how to make Romanian-style semolina pudding at home. This is the dessert of my childhood. It's easy, it's delicious, and it doesn't require many ingredients. We're gonna begin by bringing the milk to simmering temperature, and the original recipe uses cow's milk, but if you want to go with any other variety, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Now when it comes to semolina, try to go for something that's not extremely fine in texture. In this situation, it's not the ideal texture as I wanted it to be, so for this I'm going to use about 100 to 110 grams of semolina. So for each 100 milliliters of milk, is about 10 grams of semolina, and make sure that you go in gradually because otherwise you're going to form in lumps, and this should be a nice smooth consistency. Now right after you added the semolina in, not a whole lot will change. You probably need to give it about 5 minutes on simmering temperature and making sure that you whisk in every now and then, because otherwise, the mixture will burn at the bottom and you don't want that. Once you added the semolina in, we can also add about half tablespoon of custard sugar and a pinch of salt. Although we're making a dessert, salt and sugar, they're balancing one another very well. From when we added the semolina in, we're gonna cook this pudding for further 10 to 13 minutes, making sure that the semolina gets well cooked in the process. And the best way to know when it's ready is to taste it. If you don't feel any grains in there, from the semolina flour, then you're ready to go. Now to finish your dish, you can go in all sorts of direction. I'm gonna show you how was my childhood dessert. So this is how I'm going to finish it, with just a good pinch of sugar. So it's custard sugar that goes in, and cocoa powder. I'm sure you can improve this in all sorts of direction, adding vanilla, adding rum essence if you want, or even going with some maple syrup or whatever, you can go crazy from here. I really hope that you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, I would appreciate a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more simple recipes like this.